Sahih Bukhari 20. Book 2, Hadith 13. Narrated Aisha. Whenever Allah's Messenger ordered the Muslims to do something, he used to order them deeds which were easy for them to do, according to their strength and endurance. They said, O Allah's Messenger, we are not like you. Allah has forgiven your past and future sins. So Allah's apostle became angry, and it was apparent on his face. He said, I am the most Allah-fearing, and know Allah better than all of you do. Sahih Bukhari 21. Book 2, Hadith 14. Narrated Anas. The Prophet said, whoever possesses the following three qualities will taste the sweetness of faith. 1. The one to whom Allah and his apostle become dearer than anything else. 2. Who loves a person and he loves him only for Allah's sake. 3. Who hates to revert to disbelief, atheism, after Allah has saved him out from it, as he hates to be thrown in fire. In the hadith above, a person has heart to love Allah Almighty and His Prophet, pointing out to the action of the individual be as Allah and His Apostle has commanded them to be, then that person is surely one of the ones to taste the sweetness of the faith. That doesn't mean to just say that we believe, we have to show by our actions and our control on our desires and our daily life. Most of the people in this world normally say that it is the way of the world, but do we actually believe and act upon what we have to follow? Do we actually believe what's going to happen after we die? If we perform good actions in this life, will they affect our afterlife? Naturally born Muslims have concepts that whatever we do is forgiven and we will have a good afterlife, but here we forget that for everything we have to gain in the world, we have to work for it. Similarly, we have to work hard for our afterlife too. Otherwise we have wasted the time and life and energy over the things that are temporary. These things will not help us unless we have done good and made an effort for our afterlife. If a person loves a person, any person with a pure heart, a pious person or any of Allah's servants who are good to others and don't perform any heinous acts, Allah will let that person have the sweet taste of the Iman/faith. This point does not mean that if a girl loves a guy and vice versa. But a person loves, meaning helps out, adores and respect, a person just for the sake of Allah Almighty. Also it means if someone wants to help a person with whatever the matter might be and that passion is just because Allah Almighty has told us to help others, then it also counts as such. When Allah has shown a person a way and that person has repented all of their sins and they hate to go back to their old life, it is as if they have hate against to be thrown into the fire. Fi aman Allah.